Welcome Raiders to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And in this one, man, this was kind of a weird one because like kind of expected this to happen. And I don't mean this. I mean this. Look, I played this game myself. I mean, I have it myself right here on my phone, as you can see. I was just playing some King Arthur Legend Rise. And I was like, hey, look, time to log in. And login failed. Can't even log in. What the hell? Let me in. Oh man. I had pretty good characters and everything, honestly. I mean, sign in with Google. Oh, because I have a different Google account now. That's right. I was originally using this one. Let me see if this works. Yeah. Okay, cool. I had some pretty good characters. No cap. I got really lucky on like the first two banners that came out. I got the Freya or the Valkyrie character that came out. Right when she came out, I got her like within like the first 20 pulls free to play. I've never spent $1 in King Arthur Legend Rise. And I'm happy that I didn't. I wanted to. I was almost gonna spend like 10, 20, just a little bit, low spendy. And I never really got deep into it. But it's crazy now that has an announcement. But what is this announcement that's crazy? They're ending service? Wait, hold on. Let's look. We extend our sincere apologies for having to deliver this sudden and regrettable news to all our users and community. We would like to inform you that the service for King Arthur Legends Rise will officially terminate on Thursday, March 12th, 2026. Damn. So that means there's only like 3 more months, less. 2 months and a half. The unwavering interest and support you have shown has been fundamental in sustaining the service until now. Okay, stop lying. The real sentence should be, we've milked you enough, but we're not making enough to sustain for longer service until now. However, after extensive internal consideration and discussion, we have arrived at a difficult decision that it is no longer feasible to provide continuous service. I love how they want to keep saying that. We're not making enough money scamming people. Sorry, we just gotta shut down. We gotta put our money into something else where we can get more money. We're not making enough money off you guys. Sorry. We extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who joined us on this legendary journey in Britain. Man, oh my god. And it was a different type of game. Okay, it's not like your typical raid. It's not your Dragonair. It was trying to be like Raid, but not really. It was trying to be kind of its own, but it has a lot of similarities. But there was some stuff that they didn't have to make it so grindy, right? They could have been a little bit more flexible, free to play with it, right? And I think a lot of people would have not left so early. Please refer to the information below for the detailed schedule regarding the service termination. Yep. And look, and I'm getting a returning player check-in right now as we got tons of 10 summons, 10 legendaries. Oh my god. Another 10. Oh, I haven't logged on like in a week. Let me see. Or maybe it's been actually 20 days. In some time. Here for progress. Cool. Let me see what my summons here. Ooh, we got 11 summons. Let's summon straight up. You know me, I love summoning. Here we go. Hey, do we get something? Nope. We just got blues. No, I got blues, brother. Oh, that's painful. Painful. You know, so this and the wish list was pretty cool. Let me see what else we had. That's it. Sag. Well, you can't even spend in the game. If you try to go in the shop and spend, you can't spend at all. So let's see what some people have to say. Why blame Britain? No, it wasn't Britain's fault. It was just saying legendary in Britain, which is the lore of the area, in the game. How many times does King Arthur have to die to like this? He became the Heaven Burns Red MC main character. Has lots of charisma. Was pretty charismatic. Good leader. Used blade as a weapon. I didn't mind the main character, right? Being King Arthur. I liked the story. The story was pretty cool. There was a little bit of a plot twist here and there. Not too many, but there was a little bit there. This game was okay in early access, then they got picked up by a new publisher who dumbed down a lot of features, making it both easier and hard to grind. Those character designs are pretty great. They were really good, actually. Very nice detail on the armors and such, and it's less common of an IP to work with. True. I mean, how many other games are just like copycats? This was trying to do something different with King Arthur. No other game was using like that type of IP and trying to make like a gacha game or a long-term game, right? I feel like the game had a longer beta test than its actual service time with. True. So they had all this time in the beta to make an actual insane fleshed out game that would get tons of people to like come to it. Some people from Raid actually went to King Arthur. Trust me, I was playing it. And I told people, yo, play this game. It's actually not that bad. Play it free to play first to see if you like it, right? Don't spend. And I was getting lucky. I don't know, maybe it was just me because I was getting all the characters for free. I was just like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, my luck was on fire. There was only like one character that I had to like go all the way to max for. One of the higher quality gachas I played. It looks great. The character design was top notch, but the gameplay quickly turned into a slog. Sadly. Wait, oop. Didn't mean to click that. I mean to click up. It says way too much repetition without anything else interesting to do. Player who didn't pay would have had a hard time to progress. Oftentimes doing the same level of boss for weeks end. I dropped it after 3 weeks. This person said, truly one of the greatest disappointments. It's so much worse than the game at obviously low budget graphics and buggy code and poorly thought out features. This one was clearly some good ideas at one point, but got funding pulled out before these ideas could fully come out. And then they just rushed it to launch without much else to do with it. Another one bites the dust. That's a damn shame. I played it on the original beta test when it came back and a lot of potential. It was just a drag to actually play. The player base was one of the worst. Damn. Hey, hello. Stu Gaming? Yo, what happened, bro? You left Raid? And now what happened to King Arthur? What other games are you going to play? Let me know. Everybody in the comments, what else do you think Stu Gaming is going to play after the King Arthur? Let me know in the comments down below. The player base was one of the worst, and that doesn't mean he's the worst. I'm saying like just, because he was one of the main content creators. And you get kicked out of a guild for missing a single day. True. I got kicked out of like 2 days not playing. They kicked me out of my guild, and I made my own guild. Yeah, I get. What was my guild called? I think it was called the Toasty Hose or Hose something. It was, yeah, I remember. So the combat and the world traversal was actually good too. The grind was the biggest issue. I missed the characters and the lore the most, not gonna lie. As an Arthurian myth fan, it was pretty good. True, I was actually engrossed into the characters, their journey, the story. It was not bad. It wasn't rushed like all these other games that just throw you into a story and you're like, no more story. Go farm some clan boss, go farm some dungeons. No, you actually keep going. After the story keeps going more and more and more in the story. I was like, oh snap. So it actually kind of felt like a real game. It has chapters and there's more story after the story. Like a real game, right? It kind of felt like that. To be fair, the guild situation was at fault with the game itself, not the actual players. There was no leeway for the guild login bonus. One person logging in would cause 29 other people to not receive a premium pull for the day. In how King Arthur Legends Rise worked, if everyone logged in, we got a premium pull. All of us in the clan. But if one of your people that forgot to log in, you get cacked. You get cacked. The whole clan gets cacked for the whole day. Like, what? Yeah, it wasn't a bad game at all. Actually really enjoyed it at the beginning. Rather unfortunate that its ending would have made a fantastic offline game. Yeah, I would actually pay for an offline version of this game, but that's probably highly unlikely. All right, we're not going to read the rest, but clearly you see the sentiments of the players of King Arthur Legends Rise. Unfortunately, it is now dead. Yeah, you can only play it for 3 more months, or would you even waste your time? Why would people still log in? Maybe they want to just pull all their polls, try out some last boss, see if they can beat it before it ends, I guess. Test out some new builds. Man, Sag. Hopefully you didn't spend thousands and hundreds. This is why you got to be careful. A lot of these games go end of service. You normally see end of service in gacha games, but in these dark RPG adult games, right? As people want to say it, right? Oh, I can't play this other game because it looks like a kiddie game. Well, you don't realize that there's tons of gotcha games out there getting shut down and end of service all the time, right? So people think, oh, Raid's never going to shut down. It'll live forever. Well, Godforge's around the corner, and we got free rig gear removal. We got a whole bunch of stuff in the game they said they couldn't put in the game, and now it's in the game. So you have to ask yourself, is that because of MTG takeover, or is it because there's a bigger competition that might actually be the Raid Killer? What are your thoughts on King Arthur Legends Rise? Shutting down, stopping service. Are you sad? Did you play that game? Let me know in the comments down below. For me, I guess I'm just gonna have to uninstall the app right now. There it is. Uninstall. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.